plea. I'm going to do the delayed sentence for 3 months. You stay out of trouble. No new criminal charges within the next 3 months. Court costs are $145. If I charge you any money, I have to charge you a minimum of $145. So that's what I've done today. Can you pay that online, or you want some time to send in a check or money order?
The sovereign citizen.
Understand your rights and options.
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge.
Yes. He just wasn't, I know he just said he wasn't clear about it being on my record, because I never been in trouble, and I know I didn't want it on my record.
What the prosecutors offered is a 3-month delayed sentence. What that means is you're going to be under my thumb for 3 months. Commit no new charges, pay your court costs as you're supposed to, and then the case will be dismissed, so it's not a permanent conviction on your record. Do you understand that?
Okay, yes, sir, I do.
Now, obviously, if you screw up during that 3 months, then this goes on your record and you're facing penalties.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understand your rights and options. You understand how the delayed sentence will work. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Tell me what happened on December 2nd, 2024 at Metro Airport that makes you think you're guilty of the charge.
I was going home back to Dallas, and we were leaving early in the morning, and my infant daughter, she was on my phone. Like, we were checked in and everything on my phone. You could see her, but because she is an infant, a lap baby, you have to see the boarding agent to get a boarding pass. And we went and checked in and everything. The lady gave us boarding pass, but once we got to TSA, I'm sorry, we noticed she only gave us 3 boarding passes, so I had to go back up to the desk. And then that's when the issue came in, that she was on my phone and everything. They could see her on my phone and everything, like with us checked in. But for some reason, they could not get her on Spirit. They didn't see her on their side. So it looked like basically like she didn't have a flight. So the lady that was originally helping us, she was really cool. There was no issues or anything. She had reached out to another coworker. That coworker, it was very rude. She told her like, well, they're gonna miss their flight. You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to call customer service, which is she was telling the other lady that was originally helping us to call customer service. So by this time, our flight leave at like 6 o'clock. It's like at this time by like 5:40.
Right.
And the lady was like, well, if you can get through TSA, like they can get the baby a boarding pass back there. So I tried to go see if I could talk to TSA, if they'd let her come through without a boarding pass. It was on my phone, but they was like, no, she would need a boarding pass. Then I went back up to the desk, and then that's when I had to work with the other lady that was initially, you could tell it was very overwhelming for her, which I understand, because it was very, very packed in the airport that day. Everybody headed back home after the holidays, so I understood that. But she was very, very rude, and I do take anxiety, and I do have panic attacks. I do take anxiety medicine, and I don't know. I think I let my emotions get the best of me.
Okay. So you still haven't gotten to the disorderly part. When your emotions got the best of you, was there some yelling and screaming or cursing? What happened?
No, I did say that I wasn't yelling. I never yelled. I did say, I'm like, man, I don't even normally cuss, but I was starting to get angry, and I was like, this is some bullshit. And the lady was like, well, I no longer want to help you. You can go to another agent. And I was like, that's fine. I have no problem going with another agent. And she was like, well, you can go down there. And I was like, well, no, can the agent come here and talk to me? And she was like, you're not going to leave. You're not going to move. And then I noticed she called the security guard. And then that's when I walked off. I tried to calm down. I just walked off. And then I sat and tried to contact Spirit customer service, but they weren't helping, because they basically said it looked like I missed my flight and that I would have to pay again. So that's when I calmed down. I went back up to the desk, And I was just like, can I speak with a manager? The lady that was originally helping me first, she was fine. She was nice and everything. She was like, the manager was just standing here. You didn't see her? And I was like, no, I didn't see her. Which one was the manager? And then she explained to me which one the manager was. And then she's like, I'll go get her for you. But she never came back. An officer came back, and he was like, Spirit no longer want to do business with you. And I was like, that's fine. I just want to speak with a manager. And he was like, well, they no longer want to do business with you. And I was like, I understand. I said, but do I have the right to speak with a manager? And he was like, well, I don't have anything to do with that. You just got to leave. And then that's when I stormed off. I probably was just loud. I know I didn't do anything, like touch anything physically, but I do know that them little straps did get wrapped around my computer and my baby's diaper bag, which caused them to fall. But I was not loud. But he said I was loud in his police report because that's what the prosecutor told me. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was loud. I did probably say something. I can't remember what I said, but I know I probably said something. But I was on the phone with my grandmama at the time. The whole thing, when the police officer was involved, I was on the phone with my grandma the whole time. So I was really talking to her, telling her what happened so that she can come back and get us. But when the straps fell, then that's when he said
Got it.
disorderly conduct, as if I was knocking them down and stuff.
Yeah.
But and then I
Did
did
you not make it home that day?
no.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I just, like I said, he didn't ever give me a chance to talk to him. He wouldn't even talk to me, like, even after everything happened. The officer still did not give me a chance to talk to him. And like I
Yeah.
said, um, like I said, I take my anxiety medicine. I have panic attacks, but I've never been in trouble, anything. And that was my first time, like, experiencing that.
Okay. All right. I'm
Could I
going to
have
take,
some time to send in a check?
yep. If I give you 2 weeks, end of the month, that give you enough time?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir. That'll be all. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The Sovereign Citizen.